friends, and welcome back to another house building series. So today I started to build my very first eco house, and I wanted to build a eco apartment complex. So it didn't really turn out to be an apartment complex. It's more like 4 apartments or houses put together in a square type of shape, and that's why I called this build the Eco Square Build series or something like that. It's going to be called something like that. But I had a lot of fun building this, and I started out building in Oasis Springs, by the way. And I really wanted to build here because I've never built a house here. But immediately I saw that it just didn't really fit in Oasis Springs because the wallpaper turns out to be a little bit more yellowish than in, say, Willow Creek or Newcrest. So I did decide to move the entire lot into Newcrest, and it looks so much better there, and it really does fit in because I wanted really white walls, and like you can see here in Oasis Springs, they turn out to be yellow. So I did build this house on a 40 by 30 sized lot, and I will be using custom content in this build. Also, I am going to decorate all the 4 houses in completely different styles because I also did that in my Let's Build an Apartment series, and I really liked that concept, so I will be doing that again for this build. So yeah, here I'm just trying to figure out which color combinations that I wanted to use. So I'm going with a gray wooden wallpaper and with a white plastered wall. So that's like the 2 colors that I'm going to use for this build, and I really like the contrast between gray and white. And like some of you guys know, white, black and grays are my favorite colors to work with, and it really worked in very nice for this build. So you will see me doing a lot of counting because I wanted the front, the back, the sides, I want everything to be the same. I want every house to have the same space, so it's like a duplicate. You have like 4 of the same houses, but the interior is going to be very different. And I think when we are going to get the copy room tool, it's going to be very handy just to copy like empty rooms, and building stuff like this is going to be very much quicker because I did spend a lot of time in just doing the shape of the house, and if I could use like a copy tool, then my house would have been finished 10 minutes ago. So here I'm playing around with fences. So I had the problem when I placed a half wall as a balcony, my windows and doors kept disappearing. So in the end I well, at first I place a fence, but in the end I go with hedges, and the hedges really look very nice with the eco vibe that I was going for. So I do use loads of windows and loads of different windows as well, and I just tried to mix it up and make the house very fun. So this build is going to be a multiple episode build. For this episode I will be doing the entire shell of the house and a little bit of the landscaping. I still need to landscape all of the individual little gardens, but I also wanted to make the gardens match the interior of the house, so they have their own little vibe going on. So I still need to do that, and I furnish one of the floors of the houses. And that took me quite a long time to furnish, by the way, because I was using, of course, custom content and I wanted to make it look a little bit more cluttered. And of course, I was IKEA inspired because I went to IKEA yesterday. That's my favorite place to go, which is so strange, but I just love going there and just looking at all the pre-made little rooms. So you have like those little living rooms and kitchens and stuff like that, and I just love walking through them and sitting in them and just taking in so much inspiration for my own house and for my builds. I just love the IKEA vibe. So my first floor, or my first apartment floor that I will be building, is going to be a little bit IKEA inspired, just a little bit. And it's going to be a living room slash dining room slash kitchen. So it's an all-in-one floor. And for that house I'm going to do maybe a television room on the second floor, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that layout. You do see me play around with the layout a little bit in this part, but it's definitely not the final layout, so I might change the layout for the next episode. So I was looking at the poll the other day, by the way. So there is a poll, for the people who don't know it, there is a poll going on in the Kendall Jenner house building series for the next celebrity house, and you can choose from Selena Gomez, Kourtney Kardashian, who else? I think it was Taylor Swift and Katy Perry. And at the moment, Selena is still winning. So if you haven't voted and you don't want her to win, don't forget to vote. I will leave a link to that video in the description of this video. So I am doing the little gardens at the moment. And when I was finished with the two front gardens, I saw that the back gardens were just a little bit too small, so I do adjust that, and I did had to move the entire lot back or to the front for I think 1 or 2 squares, but that's like the only little thing, little mistake that I did with the gardens. And I still need to furnish the gardens, by the way. Those are not done, they are a little bit bare at the moment, but that's all for another episode. So yeah, that's basically it for this build. So I have to say, I did work my final Sunday today, so I'm very happy today, because I think it's until Christmas that I don't need to work on Sunday anymore, so that crazy period is finally over and I can just relax again on my Sundays and I can build, because usually I build all my episodes on Sunday and I did my voiceovers somewhere throughout the week. So yeah, I'm very happy that I can continue that again and I can just build for you guys and build for me, of course, and play a little bit, because I still haven't played the new challenge, the Day of the Dead challenge. I haven't played with it yet. I did look at all of the new objects and they look very nice. I am thinking of maybe building something with it. I don't know what, because that's something that I have not celebrated, the Day of the Dead. That's not something that I'm really familiar with. I am familiar with Halloween, of course. That's my favorite holiday, but the Day of the Dead, I really don't know that, so I don't know what you can build. So I still need to look into that, but I'm very excited to just play that little challenge. It's just something that can keep me busy until City Life is released. So yeah, here I'm starting with the first apartment or house and just trying to figure out how I want the layout to be. So at first I wanted to use a arch, and these arches that you are seeing are from Peacemaker IC, of course, but I decided to go with a open door, which looks very nice as well. And those are from, I think her name is Tinger later, but I'm not sure. But I am going to try and link that in the descriptions, because I don't know if she makes any CC anymore. So yeah, here I'm doing the second floor layout, and like I said, I am thinking of changing that again. I think I'm going to make it an entire living room with a television, because there's no television downstairs, just a little relaxing area and a dining table and a kitchen, of course. That's all here in the downstairs area. So I went with a very beautiful dark wooden floor. I love that floor. I haven't used that much, and that floor is from Peacemaker IC as well. I will provide you guys with a link of, I'm going to try and link all the CC like I used to do when I first started building with custom content. I always linked everything that I used in the descriptions, but I did stop doing that for quite a while because it's so time consuming, because yeah, you need to find all the links, and some of the creators of the CC don't make any CC anymore, and then they don't have a site anymore. So sometimes it's very annoying to link everything that I use, but I am going to try and find all the creators for you guys for this episode. So yeah, that's basically it for this build. And I have to say, I do spend a lot of time in furnishing the house. It took me, I think, an hour just to do the living room, the living area with the kitchen. This all takes me about an hour, so that's the half of the entire build of the house. I just was playing around with the custom content and stuff like that, and I'm just having a lot of fun, to be honest. So yeah, that's basically it for this build. So I am going to leave you guys with some music here again, and I hope that you enjoyed this little eco build, and hopefully I will see you guys, of course, in the next episode of the build. And yeah, don't forget to place a like, of course, if you liked the build, and if you loved it and you haven't subscribed, please do. It means a lot. We are almost at 5,000 subscribers, which is awesome. So don't forget to subscribe, to leave a like, and I will see you guys hopefully very soon, and have an awesome Sunday. Bye bye.
These walls of concrete, we've got the world